Imagine you're an archer. You draw back your bow, your eyes fixed on a distant target. You account for the wind, the subtle drop of the arrow over distance, the movement of your target. Don't forget to subscribe to Gemstone Academy. A slight miscalculation, a tremor in your hand, and your arrow flies wide. Now, scale that challenge up. Your target is hundreds, even thousands of miles away, moving at incredible speeds. Your arrow is a missile, a marvel of engineering traveling faster than sound. The forces at play are immense, the margins for error infinitesimally small. This is the cosmic dance of precision that defines modern missile technology, a ballet of physics and engineering where success is measured in centimeters. In the vast theater of geopolitics, the ability to strike a specific target with unwavering accuracy is not just a tactical advantage, it is a profound statement of power. Hitting a moving ship in a vast ocean, or a specific building in a dense city, requires a level of intelligence and control that was pure science fiction just a few generations ago. This isn't about brute force, it's about finesse. The goal is to ensure that a weapon reaches its intended destination, and only its intended destination, minimizing collateral damage and maximizing strategic impact. Every nation striving for military superiority pours immense resources into perfecting this single, critical capability. The challenges are monumental. A missile must endure the bone-jarring violence of its launch, scream through the atmosphere at blistering speeds, and navigate a world actively trying to deceive it. Enemy forces can jam its signals, create false targets, or hide behind electronic shields. The environment itself is an adversary. Atmospheric distortions can bend light and radar waves, while the sheer heat generated by hypersonic flight can blind sensors. To overcome these obstacles, a missile must be more than just a projectile. It must be a sentient-like machine, capable of seeing, thinking, and adjusting its course in the blink of an eye. This relentless pursuit of precision has sparked a technological race, a quiet but intense competition between global powers. The United States and China, two titans of the 21st century, are at the forefront of this contest. They are pushing the boundaries of physics and material science, searching for any edge that can make their systems faster, smarter, and more resilient. The stakes are incredibly high, as the nation that masters the art of missile guidance holds a key to shaping the strategic landscape of our planet. It's a race where the finish line is constantly moving, driven by innovation and the unending quest for the perfect shot. To understand how a missile finds its way, we must embark on a journey through the different senses we've given these machines. The simplest and oldest is inertial guidance. Think of it like walking through a dark room you know well. You take a certain number of steps forward, turn left, and take a few more. An inertial navigation system, or INS, does something similar. Using gyroscopes and accelerometers, it constantly measures its own acceleration and rotation from a known starting point. It doesn't need to see the outside world, it feels its own motion. It is self-contained, immune to jamming, a solitary navigator on a pre-programmed path. But what if the missile needs to see? That's where radar and optical systems come in. Active radar homing is like a bat hunting in the dark. The missile sends out a pulse of radio waves and listens for the echo that bounces off the target. By analyzing this echo, it can determine the target's location, speed, and direction, constantly updating its own course to close the distance. Optical guidance, or electro-optical infrared (EOIR), is more like human vision. A camera in the missile's nose captures images in visible or infrared light, allowing it to see the heat signature of an engine or the shape of a ship against the cool ocean, guiding it with visual precision. Then, there is the guidance from above, the voice of the heavens. The Global Positioning System, GPS, and its counterparts, like China's Beidou, are constellations of satellites orbiting the Earth, each one broadcasting a precise time signal. A receiver in the missile listens to several of these satellites at once. By comparing the tiny differences in when each signal arrives, it can triangulate its position anywhere on the planet with remarkable accuracy. It's like having a celestial map and compass that works day or night in any weather. This system has revolutionized navigation, giving missiles a global reach and pinpoint accuracy over long distances. Finally, we have the cleverness of laser guidance and the autonomy of fire-and-forget systems. With laser guidance, a friendly unit, maybe a soldier on the ground or an aircraft overhead, shines an invisible, coded laser beam onto the target. The missile's seeker is tuned to see only this specific code, and it flies directly to the bright spot, like a moth to a flame. Fire and forget systems are the most advanced. They combine multiple sensors, perhaps radar, infrared, and a preloaded database of target signatures. Once launched, the missile is on its own. It uses its own onboard intelligence to find, identify, and destroy the target without any further help. A truly autonomous hunter. Each method of guidance we've devised is a brilliant solution to a complex problem, yet each carries its own inherent weaknesses, its own shadow. Inertial navigation, our self-reliant navigator, is wonderfully immune to outside interference like jamming. No one can block the signals it uses because there are no external signals. However, its solitude is also its flaw. Tiny, unavoidable errors in its gyroscopes and accelerometers accumulate over time. The longer the flight, the greater the drift, and the less accurate its final position becomes. It's like a person walking in the dark who slowly, imperceptibly, begins to veer off course. GPS guidance, our celestial map, offers incredible accuracy over vast distances, correcting the drift that plagues inertial systems. But its strength, its reliance on satellite signals, is also its greatest vulnerability. These signals are faint, traveling thousands of miles from orbit. An adversary can easily broadcast powerful radio noise on the same frequencies, a technique known as jamming, which can drown out the satellite signals and leave the missile deaf and blind. This makes GPS unreliable in a contested environment, the very place where it is needed most. It's a powerful tool, but one that can be snatched away at the most critical moment. Radar and optical systems which allow a missile to see its target are formidable. Active radar can pierce through clouds and darkness, but its broadcast is a blazing beacon that screams, "Here I am," to enemy sensors, inviting them to jam it or shoot back. Optical systems, on the other hand, are